The continent's largest commuter rail system shut down just after midnight today. The MTA and 5 unions representing 3,500 workers failed to reach a deal on new 4-year contracts. They agreed on the first 3 years, but couldn't agree to the terms on the 4th. The sticking point for both sides, wage increases. Now, nearly 300,000 people who use the LIRR each weekday will have to look for alternatives, with the first strike in more than 30 years now underway. Long Island drivers are now facing backed up traffic as people who may have taken the train are forced to hit the road. Chopper flying over the LIE Grand Central Parkway and Northern State Parkway, all backed up or slow going. We have team coverage for you here tonight on where talks stand as of now, the MTA's contingency plan, and we hear from commuters navigating all of this confusion. We're going to begin with Andrew Ramos live from Citi Field. Andrew, I understand some fans coming in for today's Subway Series game had to change their plans last minute.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it was not a dull moment getting to Citi Field today. You could really say that the Subway Series here at Citi Field today is serving as an unofficial litmus test, really giving us a good idea of what to expect come Monday morning when the impact of this strike will be felt across the region.
It was smooth, but it was bumper to bumper. It was like a parking lot.
I heard my neighbor earlier. He's just like, yeah, I'm giving up my tickets for Sunday because it's not worth driving.
Even with Citi Field expanding its direct shuttle service from Long Island this weekend, there was no shortage of obstacles.
If I was taking LIRR, would have been here about an hour and a half early.
Their heartache just part of the result of a strike on the Long Island Railroad that went into effect at 12:01 a.m. after the MTA and a coalition of 5 unions representing 3,500 workers failed to make a deal on a new contract, where those workers walked off the job and hit the picket lines.
We want a contract. We want something that's fair and equitable to be able to live here on Long Island and support our families.
We're all doing the work. We're record ridership, and we're just trying to, get what's fair to us.
After 2 straight days and hours of marathon discussions, talks broke down late Friday where both sides could not come to an agreement on the last year of a 4-year contract, where the unions wanted a pay increase. When the clock struck midnight with no deal, a strike was authorized, effectively shutting down the busiest commuter railroad in North America and leaving some 300,000 riders who rely on the LIRR daily stranded. MTA Chair and CEO Janet Lieber issued a statement saying that this strike is not what they wanted, maintaining that we refuse to make a deal that puts it on riders and taxpayers to fund outsized wage increases far beyond what anyone else at the MTA is getting, and for folks who are already the highest paid railroad workers in the country.
Give us what's, fair, and we'll keep making the MTA and the governor look good.
Now, just moments ago, Governor Hochul released a statement on X saying that she had received an update from MTA leadership about the status of negotiations and plans for alternate service. It's unclear what that update was. One thing's for sure, riders here and all over on Long Island already bracing themselves for that Monday morning commute. We're live at Citi Field tonight. Andrew Ramos, CBS News, New York.
Yeah, Andrew, unfortunately, this one is just getting started. Thank you. So the MTA says it has activated its contingency plan with new travel alternatives, but they're not running this weekend. There will be limited free shuttle buses starting Monday from these stations right here to subway connections in Queens. Mineola, Lakeview, Hicksville, and Bay Shore will go to Howard Beach JFK Airport subway stop. Ronkonkoma and Huntington passengers will be dropped at Jamaica 179th Street. Now, with no trains and no contingency shuttle buses, people are finding other ways of getting around. Krista Kalishian heard from them as they navigated their way to their destination.
Quiet on the rails throughout Long Island on a summer-like Saturday. Those traveling to and from the city shocked to see their plans change.
Woke up this morning, got to the LIRR, and I was like, oh, it's not running.
Still committed to visiting a friend in Manhattan, he'll now have to take 2 buses, which means a longer day for him, and he doesn't know how he's getting back. Ramsey Spry found out about the strike that started at midnight Saturday morning while on his way to his overnight shift at a Syosset Amazon warehouse.
I took the train at midnight. That was the last time, and then I looked at the train app at like 12:30, and they're like, yeah, they're definitely on strike.
MTA workers posted signs at Mineola Station where, starting on Monday, shuttle buses will take essential workers to and from train stations in Queens. The MTA designated 5 Queens subway stations as drop-off locations, which are closest to major roadways to and from Long Island.
Fortunately, the buses are reliable, but the trains would have been better.
For now, over the weekend, the Nassau County Inter-Express or NYC bus service is all the area has to get to the city.
Train ride itself is 36 minutes, so it turned out now an hour and 36 minutes instead of 36 minutes.
Now the plan's all messed up because I can't take a 45-minute train ride anymore. It's a 2.5-hour trip, but we're making it work.
Max Rallo and his friends took an over $100 Uber ride to Jamaica, Queens from the island. With the way back home for them and other city day trippers still a big question.
I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get back, but, you know, I might crash at a friend's house tonight.
That's a later problem. Yeah, we're going to worry about that later.
No date for the next negotiation has been announced yet. Commuters hoping it happens soon. On Long Island and in Queens, Christy Kalishian, CBS News, New York.
President Trump is also weighing in on the strike. He responded to a statement from Governor Hochul this morning that his administration, quote, cut mediation short. On Truth Social, he wrote in part, quote, no, Kathy, it's your fault. And now looking over the facts, you should not have allowed this to happen. If you can't solve it, let me know, and I'll show you how to properly get things done, end quote. He then went on to endorse Hochul's Republican opponent for New York Governor Bruce Blakeman. Now, moments ago on X, Governor Hochul wrote, this LIRR strike was only possible because the Trump administration authorized it last fall. Before that, a strike could not happen. Facts still matter. And as we mentioned earlier, Long Island train riders have been here before. The last LIRR strike lasted for 2 days back in June of 1994. Conductors and maintenance workers strike after 2.5 years without a contract. Back then, Governor Mario Cuomo and his administration stepped in to impose a contract settlement. We will bring you any updates on negotiations on air and streaming on CBS News New York. For a list of alternative travel options, if you're heading here into the city, head to cbsnewsnewyork.com.